Today, we explore a chilling case that unfolded on a warm afternoon in Boynton Beach, Florida. A man named Mohammed walked into the police department with a disturbing tale. He recounted how a woman named Delilah had approached him with a shocking proposition. She wanted to hire him to commit murder. However, Mohammed omitted a crucial detail. He didn't know Delilah's last name. Despite this, the Boynton Beach Police Department took his story seriously and launched an investigation. Their objective: identify Delilah and uncover her intended victim. Using Mohammed as their informant, detectives arranged a meeting with Delilah at a mobile gas station, a location she frequented. With surveillance vehicles in place, Mohammed wore a wire to capture their conversation discreetly. As they observed the gas station, detectives were struck by Delilah's appearance, a far cry from the stereotype of someone seeking a hitman. Dressed attractively, she engaged in conversation with Mohammed, discussing her desire to have her husband killed. Delilah explained that divorce wasn't an option due to financial concerns and fears for her safety. She planned to establish an alibi in Boca Raton when the murder occurred. Despite Mohammed's concerns about suspicion falling on her, Delilah remained nonchalant. She even showed Mohammed pictures of her husband, displaying a shocking disregard for the gravity of her actions. During their conversation, Delilah admitted her intention to provide a down payment for the hitman, a crucial piece of evidence for the detectives. To strengthen their case, Delilah proposed providing cash to the hitman later on. After their discussion, Delilah left the gas station, unaware that detectives were tailing her. Their investigation revealed her true identity: Dalia DiPolito, not Delilah. Further inquiries uncovered Dalia's husband, Mike DiPolito. Despite appearing happy to friends, their relationship had a tumultuous history. They met when Mike ordered an escort, instantly drawn to Dalia's beauty. Their friendship blossomed into a romance, and within months, they were discussing marriage. Mike, previously incarcerated for theft and fraud, was determined to clear his debt and build a future with Dalia. Dalia offered financial assistance, aiming to alleviate Mike's burden and fulfill her dream of traveling together. With her stable income as a real estate agent, she proposed paying off his debt, allowing them to start anew. As Mike navigated the legal complexities of his probation, Dalia's offer seemed like a lifeline. Little did he know, their journey would take a dark turn, revealing the sinister depths of Dalia's intentions. Upon consulting their attorney, Dalia and Mike agreed to deposit the money in Dalia's Bank of America account for convenience and safety. Mike, thrilled about his recent marriage and progress in paying off his probation, eagerly awaited confirmation of the wire transfer. When Dalia messaged him, claiming she had sent the funds to his attorney from her account, Mike followed up promptly. However, to his dismay, his attorney hadn't received the money. Despite Dalia's assurance that she had sent it, Mike's frustration grew as the delay persisted. After 2 days passed without the funds reaching their destination, Mike asked Dalia for details of the transfer, hoping to verify it with a receipt. Surprisingly, Dalia suggested the attorney might have stolen the money, vowing to track down the missing funds. Meanwhile, the Boynton Beach Police Department sought assistance from undercover officer Sergeant Whitey Jean after learning of Dalia DiPolito's plan to hire a hitman. Collaborating with detectives, Sergeant Whitey Jean agreed to pose as the hitman and meet with Dalia to gather evidence. In a CVS parking lot on August 3, 2009, Dalia met Sergeant Whitey Jean, but failed to bring the promised payment. Expressing disappointment, Sergeant Whitey Jean outlined plans for the hit, including staging a break-in and shooting Mike twice in the head. Despite Dalia's confidence in her decision to proceed, Sergeant Whitey Jean was disturbed by her cold-hearted determination. As the elaborate scheme unfolded, detectives meticulously monitored Dalia's movements, ensuring she followed through with her plan. When a loud commotion at Mike and Dalia's home signaled the police's intervention, Mike was shocked to learn of his wife's attempt to have him killed. With the crime scene staged and Dalia summoned for questioning, the intricate web of deceit began to unravel. After her conversation with the detective, Dahlia returned home to find her house surrounded by crime scene tape and police cars. She approached the detective for answers, and he informed her that her husband, Mike, had been found dead inside their home, shot twice in the head. Overwhelmed with grief, Dahlia broke down in tears. However, the detective noticed something odd about her reaction. There were no tears when they arrived at the police station. Despite her emotional display, the detective wasted no time in questioning her about potential suspects in Mike's murder, aiming to extract a confession regarding her involvement. During the interrogation, unbeknownst to Dahlia, Mike observed from another room. The detective, intent on unraveling the truth, eventually brought in Sergeant Whitey Jean, handcuffed to gauge Dahlia's reaction. When she denied any recognition of him, the detective dropped the bombshell. Dahlia was being arrested for solicitation of murder, and the hitman she had hired was an undercover police officer. As Dahlia was taken into custody, Mike, her intended victim, declined her attempts to reconcile, insisting she face the truth. Subsequently, Dahlia's trial commenced on April 26, 2011, with Mike testifying against her for 3 days. Despite her defense's claims of a reality TV stunt, Mike vehemently denied any involvement. Ultimately, the jury deliberated and returned a guilty verdict for Dahlia on charges of solicitation to commit first-degree murder with a firearm. Though relieved by the verdict, Mike's sense of closure was short-lived as Dahlia's attorneys appealed, leading to a reversal of her conviction due to juror misconduct. However, the state pursued a retrial, resulting in another guilty verdict and a 6-year prison sentence for Dahlia. Despite ongoing legal battles and failed appeals, Dahlia's unwavering faith and prison activities have earned her respect from fellow inmates. Meanwhile, her separation from her son remains a poignant struggle, casting a shadow over her incarceration.
Thanks for watching. If you're fascinated by the darker side of human nature and intrigued by the mysteries surrounding crime and murder, you're in the right place. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated on the latest chilling cases and gripping investigations. Remember, the truth is often stranger than fiction, and there's always more to uncover. Stay curious, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.